I listened to my gut and I am proud of myself. Met someone online. We clicked way better than I thought. Everything was amazing. Banter. Compliments but no love bombing. Met for a low-key date for a walk and later to my place. Super attractive to me. Great kisser. Sex was amazing. We were very intimate emotionally as well. He took my hand instantly. I can't even remember when a guy held my hand the last time. I am good at making decisions. I know when I want to get to know someone better, and I know how rare it is to find someone you like that much. Especially through online dating. I realized that I'd like to see him exclusively to see where this might go. When laying in bed, however, he told me he'd like to date other people as well. And he wouldn't mind me dating other people too. And in this moment, I felt my heart sinking and a pit in my stomach. I didn't want to get married the next day, but I do want someone who actively chooses me. Don't get me wrong. I am not mad at him. He has the right to date how he likes, but I have the right to remove myself from that situation. And that I did. I told him that I liked him too much for that, and that's a pity, but timing is a bitch. I grew up with watching an emotionally abusive relationship and being emotionally abused myself. The last two men I dated were trying to keep things casual, and I agreed out of fear to lose them. But not anymore. I am so grateful that I listened to my intuition and just called it off. Feels like growth. Honestly. Good on both of you. Being honest and direct about your intentions and desires. Then ending things without conflict. If everyone handled things as maturely as that, the world would be a much better place. Good for you. You have saved yourself a world of pain and what ifs and waiting to be chosen. And you very intelligently don't blame him for it. He said what he wanted. You know what you wanted. And you realized they don't mesh. So much pain posted on this sub is based on people wanting their partners to be something they aren't. Good for you. Good for you, polish that shiny new spine. Champion, well done. And good for both being direct. I cannot tell you how jealous I am of you for prioritizing yourself despite how well things started off. I feel like I've been getting shit on emotionally left and right for months. That is so hard to do, definitely struggled with that before. 2. Love this for you, you will find what you're seeking. This internet stranger is so proud of you. You did the right thing for your own well-being. Even if it hurts, but it also seems you are at different stages in life regarding relationships. And that is okay as long as everyone involved is honestly and openly communicating this. I'm proud of you. Not sure how dating apps work. I thought you were supposed to mention what you are looking for. I mean, interested in casual dating. Or looking for serious dating, etc. Makes me so happy to read these positive outcomes, nip it in the bud and all that. So much better than waiting till it really, really hurts. Good for you. And maybe a lesson for him. Not sure if that is intuition or you just made a decision to take care of yourself. I honestly don't understand how anyone, man or woman, can deal with keeping things casual, or how someone could date multiple people at a time. Exactly. This is amazing. Good job looking out for yourself. Op. Hugs. I was in similar position to you not too long ago, and it was definitely a difficult choice. Good on you. Hug, hug, hug. He has the right to date how he likes, but I have the right to remove myself from that situation. And that I did. I told him that I liked him too much for that, and that's a pity, but timing is a bitch. This is a very mature perspective. Well done. Good on you for sticking up for yourself. If his name is Ryan, then turns out you dodged a literally insane bullet. This is awesome all around. Awesome of him to tell you up front what he wanted and how he felt, rather than jerk you around and manipulate you for continued sex. Awesome of you to decide that's not what you wanted and to walk away solid and secure in living your authentic self. This is called real adulting. Good for you. Boundaries are super important. I also like the wording where you say you wanted him to actively choose you. It's a great way to frame the scenario. I might be old, but how is going to one's place on the first date low-key? Good on you for nipping it in the bud, by the way. I think you hit a key word with timing. This guy might be perfect when the time is right. I was no good for anyone in my 20s. It wasn't until my 30s that I was ready. I also got lucky with my wife. She just happens to be perfect. I'm so proud of you, Op. I personally struggle with not being able to let people go when red flags, incompatibilities come up, so I know how difficult it can be, especially when you get along so well. Otherwise, keep on shamelessly listening to your intuition and allow yourself to act accordingly. I'm proud of you too. Wow. This all sounds like two healthy individuals dating. Good on you, OP, for being strong and listening to your heart. The right person will come into your life when it's time. Or so I keep telling myself. Some people come into our life just for a short time. Maybe even just one great date. I've had similar conversations, both sides of it. I am glad you were able to hear what he was telling you and not internalize it as something that you did or needed to change. It's really a mature conversation to be honest with a date and also with yourself. That's amazing. I wish I did that more. Just like any ride. It's nice to enjoy it, and it's okay to know when it's over and move on. The hard part comes in retrospection. We might wonder what could have been or what might have been. And worse, we wonder if we gave up too soon. The answer to all that is no. You didn't miss out anything, but he certainly did. He literally FAFO. That you could and would move on. You deserve better, and I'm glad you realized that. He played a game and lost. They always say it in bed after sex. Or on the way out the door. If these cowards really wanted no strings attached sex, they'd tell you before. Good for you for listening to your gut. We should all do that. That said, if someone asked me to be exclusive after one date, I'd run. It's on my list of red flags. People should date how they want to date. I've met men where after the first date I've not wanted to see other people, but you can't know a single thing about someone after one date other than you want to see them again. Well done. This is growth. You showed up and chose your own needs. This is pure awesome. I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. Absolutely flawless acceptance going on here, yay. Good job, smiling face with hearts. You handled that perfectly. Good for you, your gut is very reliable. First of all, from hundreds of thousands of years of human evolution. And then honed from your prior experiences. Sorry it turned out to be disappointing. But dating does suck like that. If I could tell anything to my single self, it would be not to get too emotionally invested unless I were engaged. Easier said than done, of course. Good for you. I married sort of youngish, and I love my guy. I cannot believe how brave and strong women are expected to act. Sex is so personal and vulnerable. Don't bother to give it to shitheads.